Okay, quick update on the Camaro. Obviously the front end's together now. Bob got the headlights and the trim rings around them and the bumper and fog lights and all that stuff mounted. In back we got the glass in, and we also got the package tray and the vent for the defroster. Got that set up. That's the rear defroster there. We got to get that in. Down here, it's got a fresh coat of undercoating now, and I was just cleaning up overspray and all that sort of stuff. In back, we still haven't mounted the bumper. It's back over there somewhere. We gotta just clean it. We gotta clean that up because we haven't done that yet. We got the Z28 badge mounted back here, and we got the trunk clock and that hardware in there. Got the electrical harness in back here. Had to patch some of that up. Had a couple of frayed wires and all that. So what else we got? Well, we've been cleaning up the interior panels, the door panels, and all that sort of stuff. We're hoping to start putting the interior together in this weekend and start putting the dash back together. We're waiting on a new headliner, and we have to get that in before we can put the windshield in. Hopefully this weekend we'll get the vinyl top on and all the chrome and all that related to it. Up front, I basically just got to clean up some overspray. It might just be dust. We'll see what it ends. We're gonna probably take the master cylinder out and the brake booster out and clean those up again because they started to rust up. So basically, just all we got left is interior and engine, trans, and all that stuff. So it's getting real close. Well, we ended up not getting the interior done. I had to work most of that weekend, so no progress here. But I did. Well, I should more accurately say Brent did start cleaning up the engine compartment. Just back in the corner over there, I got to work on a little bit of overspray, but pretty much we're all done up here. We've basically started refocusing our attention on getting the engine done, so that's what we've been working on, and I'll have Brent tell you a little bit about it. Alrighty, we're getting ready to put the engine in the Camaro, and I guess Brent here is going to explain what we got going on here.
Well, what we have, we're building a 69 Z28 clone, and we've kind of gone retro modern, but not with the late model engine. It's a 69 block, 327, bored 30 over, makes it a 331, and we're running a late model 82 Z28 crossfire fuel injection system on it. So it's got the late model double bump head on it. It's got the late model fuelie cam in it, which redlines at about 5,500 RPM. This motor should put out up between 3 and 3 1/4 horse, probably somewhere around 385 foot-pounds of torque. We mounted it to the original 69 M21 4-speed with the bell housing, 10-inch clutch, 10-inch pressure plate. We're going to run 1 1/4 headers out of it. We're still going to have the oxygen sensor for the engine monitoring and computer systems. And hopefully this thing should be a bear when it's done.
Sweet. Alright, thanks Brent.
No problem.
Well, we're just working away at the engine now. Got the water pump mounted, and we got the alternator and alternator brackets mounted. Getting ready to put the inspection plate and the starter and all that in. So it's coming on. I wanted to give you guys a picture of how disorganized the Camaro parts are up here. I think we spent more time the last couple days looking for parts than actually putting parts on the car. It's crazy. Well, we got, let's see, Camaro quarters, Camaro doors, Camaro subframes, transmissions, various tubing. Let's see, brake boosters, columns, just everything's everywhere. Got a couple interiors on the other side here. Just, you try to find something in here. It's crazy. Got old mill parts over here, so yeah. So we're gonna have to probably spend a couple of days and just cleaning up and organizing. Bob put all this stuff away about 20 years ago, so just incredible how much crap is all over the place. Well, we ran into a few snags, but we got the engine and trans put together as much as we're going to put it together before we put it in the car. Got the power steering pump mounted now, or at least mostly mounted. There's one bolt or spacer you got to put here, but you got to put the headers on first, but we can't put on until we get it in the car, so that's going to hold off. And getting the starter to mount right was a little bit of a problem. Unfortunately, I cleaned up the wrong starter. It was a automatic starter, so it wouldn't work. So that gave us a bunch of trouble. And we were going to put the shift linkage on the. We were using the factory Hurst shifter, but unfortunately, the handle is pressed into the assembly here, so it's not like the newer ones where it has a bolt two bolts you screw in. So unfortunately, we're going to have to leave that out of the car and then put it into the car and hook up all the linkages under the car, which kind of sucks. But anyway, so yeah, scrounging for all these brackets was a pain in the butt. It's just because we got 82, 83 parts for the, say, like the top alternator bracket, because we're using the Crossfire injection manifold, so that gave us. We had to mount it in the water pump. It was that's what you get when you mix and match parts, I guess. So anyway, stay tuned, guys, and hopefully the next video will be us putting the engine in the car.